Hai like không? Like đi. Nếu mà like là bây giờ nói chuyện đàng hoàng nha, nếu không đi vô thì nó nhỏ kệ đi.
Yes, they promote.
Okay, now. Okay, so this is Tessa. Everyone know about it. So she's and Bà Nhi pictures. Okay, so now I think that there's quite a few questions regarding to your artwork. So don't you want to share with everyone your journey to make this picture?
Okay.
Okay. So is there anyone have a question, or I put a question first? So when you have the picture?
Let's see.
Yeah.
About it.
Oh, thank you so much for coming in, everyone. I'm so honoured and delighted that you're all here to see this work, and your feedback and response means the world to me, because I can't speak for Ba Nhi at all, so it's really lovely to see your connection with her. So I was invited by, like years ago, I think in 2014 or 15, invited by a Vietnamese gallerist, Madame Phung, to produce some artworks of the Montagnard people, because she had a lot of a deep connection with the people there. And so I spent some time in Kontum, and then the years went by. I produced a couple of little artworks, but then I really wanted to, I don't know, paint something that meant more. And I found the time a few years ago to paint this portrait. So a friend of mine have made a really wonderful friend called Ba Nhi in Kontum, and she's Ba Nhi. And so she took this photo of Ba Nhi when she was 96, and she grew up in the same village as her, and she would always say how much she loved the old people, and how sad it was that generation is going. So this is a kind of a response and expression of that in some ways. So yeah, I found some time over the last few years, and I just went, I'm doing it.
Để mình giải thích chút xíu bằng tiếng Việt để cho những người nào mà speak Vietnamese, so for whoever couldn't listen to English. So cô Tessa nói là cô Tessa đã ở Việt Nam một thời gian, và một cái cô Nguyễn Thị Xuân Phượng là cô có một cái phòng tranh ở Sài Gòn, thì cũng mới khuyến khích Tessa là nên tìm hiểu thêm về những cái dân tộc ít người, cho nên đó là lý do tại sao Tessa đã lên Kontum để mà sinh sống ở đó một thời gian và trở nên gắn bó thân thiết với lại những cái người ở đó. Và cổ đã có một cái cô nhiếp ảnh gia tên là Bánh hay Bánh gì đó, tại vì viết tiếng Anh cho mình không biết rõ cái tên, thì chụp tấm hình của Bà Nhi lúc 96 tuổi, và từ đó là Tessa rất là thích tấm ảnh này và đã chơi lại.
So, excuse me, can I have a question, please? How long does it take for you to do this picture?
It took me 2 years.
2 năm để cô chơi bức tranh.
Yes. I started. I had no idea it was going to take that long.
I think here we have someone from Gia Lai. Is about
Lai Nguyên. Thì thật sự em rất là xúc động, và nhiều khi hồi nãy em thậm chí em tới em chạm vào và em cảm thấy là giống như em đã chạm vào cái hơi thở của tay, hơi thở của cái quê của em như vậy. Thật sự nó rất là đẹp. Cái hình ảnh của bà Nhi giống như là một vẻ đẹp đi cùng năm tháng.
She said that she doesn't know much about the painting. But when she saw the picture, so impressive, and it's about the people living near her. So that was she's so touching. When she saw it, and when she touched the painting, I told her no. So that she feel really impressive. She very touching and emotional. She feel that she very close to her.
Oh wow!
Hometown.
That's wow! Thank you. That's wonderful. That's so wonderful. That means so much.
And we have
You can touch the painting.
So we have another person who's very interesting in painting. She started painting, and she initially just like had her hobby, but now she loves it so much that she wants to know about more in the technique.
Yes.
And you want to have any questions?
Yeah, it's quite impressive with that for what you produce. So Roger just mentioned that you use some secret ingredient.
Yeah. I'll tell you all my secrets.
I'll catch up with you later.
Yeah. No. So it's funny with this painting. I know. I projected the image onto the canvas because time is against me, kind of thing. I have to plan these works really strictly, and so yeah, project the image, and then I draw the image, and then I put a layer of black and white paint, like a monochromatic layer, and then I paint layers of color on top. But the secret ingredient is I put like almost like olive. It feels like olive oil, but it's a medium, like an art medium. It's a gel, and I mix it with my paint. So what happens is if I have a layer of blue, if I put a layer of red over the top, it turns into this deep purple, and so that's how I get the depth, like the wateriness and the luminosity of it. So that's the secret ingredient. You can buy it at the art shop.
Cổ nói là cổ vẽ cái khung lên trước, xong rồi cổ sơn trắng đen ở phía dưới, rồi bắt đầu là tới cái phần là những cái từ kỹ thuật là coi như mình thua rồi đó. Thì cổ có sử dụng chút xíu olive oil hả, dầu olive. Yeah.
Giống vậy.
Something else dài tí bí mật nữa không kể được. Okay, there's a question about her eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Someone say that's why it's blue because she living in Thailand.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you make it different from the original picture or exactly the same?
Yes.
Mình hỏi thì không ạ.
Sometimes I meet doctors, and I had an eye doctor diagnose her condition with the eye. So I think she has hard of seeing. I don't know if she's got an eye condition. But so that was really interesting. But her hair is definitely not blue. So I've seen a few colours in her eye that are blue. So I sort of made her eyes seem more blue. Yeah, but they were really blue, which is unusual. So I think there was.
Because her eye is quite special as well.
Yeah, I think she had problems with her eye inside. Yeah.
Thì mình có hỏi về cái đôi mắt của bà Nhi thì cũng khá là đặc biệt á, thì cô Tessa nói là bà Nhi có vấn đề về mắt đó, nhưng mà khi mà cô vẽ tranh thì cô vẽ thì cô muốn nó cũng có cái màu xanh trong đó, với cái hình chụp của màu xanh đó, cho nên cô muốn làm cái con mắt của bà Nhi như vậy. Thank you. So is there anything that you want to tell everyone?
Oh, okay. So the plan of this work is to submit it to the Solomon Prize. So for anyone who doesn't know, the Archibald Prize is a very famous portrait prize in Australia. It's not a work that I can submit into the portrait prize, but there's Solomon Prize is exhibiting at the same time. It's a part of the Archibald, and I can submit this work. So I have to send it over to Sydney, so the 12 judges can physically judge the work. And there'll be I think there's usually 1,000 other works that are submitted. So if it gets in, there's a big chance it won't get in, but if it does happen to get in, we can all celebrate. So this is very, very special because we're sort of sending it off on a really good spirit.
Cô nói là bức tranh của cô sẽ đi dự một buổi triển lãm về tranh chân dung ở Sydney. Thì có 12 người giám khảo sẽ chấm cho khoảng chừng 1.000 cái bức chân dung và phải nộp cái chân dung thật chứ không có nộp bằng tranh. Thì nếu mà đây là một cái cuộc thi chân dung lớn nhất ở nước Úc này, nếu mà cô được giải thì mình sẽ ăn mừng nữa. So okay, so we wish you will win the prize and we will celebrate again.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much.
One more interesting thing that when I talk to you at the cafe, tell everyone how you pack
Oh yeah.
the painting.
Yeah.
To send there. It's quite a big joke.
Yeah.
Mình hỏi về cái cách vận chuyển với lại đóng gói của cái hình này.
Yes, so there's no doors that this artwork can sort of fit through, so we have to take the artwork and put it on the floor and then take it off the
frame.
Yeah, take it off the frame, roll it up, and then take it somewhere else, re-stretch it, put it in a box and send it over. The box will be about 100 kilos, but it will be wrapped really well, and then hopefully I don't have to unstretch and re-stretch it again, so it's a big mission. Yeah.
Rồi đó là phải để cái bức tranh xuống rồi cuốn lại, xong rồi đóng gói, gỡ cái trọng lượng khoảng 100 kg. Và cái khó khăn nhất khi mà vận chuyển bức tranh đây là kiếm cái cửa nào mà phải đi lọt qua mới được thì nó mới vô được. Any more questions?
Chị cho em hỏi những cái nét sọc sơn nhũ.
Okay, so why?
I had extra paint.
So is that actually an accident?
Cậu nói đùa là cổ còn như sơn như cổ vẽ luôn. But my understanding that because when you repaint from a real picture, you have to put your own personal in your painting as well. Yeah.
That's it, yeah. And that's it. It's like an artist impression thing. And she was wearing a shirt, and I thought, might be too much if I paint the shirt in. So the paint sort of breaks up the hair and the neck, so it kind of has the artist expression thing. But it does look like I have spare paint.
Tessa, it's also so people know that it's not a photograph, that it is a painting.
Để cho mọi người biết đây là một bức tranh vẽ chứ không phải bức tranh chụp. Okay, thank you so much. Bây giờ mời mọi người mình có bánh tráng ra some snack in the kitchen.
Before you go, I just want to say one word.
Okay.
On behalf of the West Australian Vietnam Business Council, we are here with the Vice President and I'm the Director as well. So we thank Bass Group to host our event today. And thank you also for coming and let us also enjoy that beautiful art.
Thank
work.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.